Hey guys, it's Sharon here, and I'm here with a review of a new toy I just got. I know it's been a while since I did anything on my vlog, but I just got a new little toy in, and I thought, you know, it would be kind of a nice thing to review and put up so that you guys can kind of see what I've got here. Now, this is called the SodaStream Soda Maker. This is the Fizz model, because as we can see, there's a little chip up here that tells we'll turn that on, but there's a little chip up here that says how much carbonation CO2 is left in your little tank, and then these three buttons tell you how carbonated your drink is. But anyway, what this little guy does is you can make your own carbonated drinks with this little guy here, and it's not very heavy at all. It doesn't take any electricity or anything. In the back here is your carbon dioxide tank, your CO2 tank. I take it off, but I have a hard time taking this off with one hand, but that goes into your back. But this is what, in the back there, your CO2 tank is what carbonates your drinks. So you can make your own soda, you can make your own club soda, you know, kind of thing, like your little fizzy water. There's a lot of different flavors that you can get for it. Now, as I said, you know, this is from SodaStream. There's a website called SodaStream.com. SodaStream is the company that makes this. There are different models that you can get. As I said, this is called the Fizz model because it has that little chip in the top right there. This costs about, I want to say this cost me about like 85 bucks or something like that for this little machine here. There are some that you can get cheaper, and then there's some that are quite a bit more expensive, depending on what kind of bottle you want to use and whatnot, you know, the look that you want to get. But anyway, this little guy, as you can see, it's red. This model comes in a variety of different colors. I think it comes in black, there's blue, I think, maybe there's silver, but I wanted to get the red one because I have a lot of kitchen appliances and stuff that are red, so I kind of wanted to match. So anyway, as I said, you can make your own carbonated drinks with this. You can do carbonated water, or you can do your own pop, and because you can get like the different flavors that go into it. There's probably about 50 different formulas that they make. You can get diet stuff. You can get natural stuff, like, you know, if you get those spring water type things, like the sparkling waters or whatever, you know, the flavored ones there. They make ones like that. They make regular cola. Now, also bear in mind that you are not going to get Coke. You know, you're not going to get actual Coke. You're not going to get actual Pepsi. You're not going to get Mountain Dew, that kind of thing. But the knockoffs, you know, the actual cola ones, you know, the cherry cola, the Mountain Fresh, I think it's called. So I forgot what it is. They do pretty good. You know, they don't taste exactly like Mountain Dew or Coke or Pepsi, but they do pretty darn good. You know, to me, it's close enough that I'm really not gonna care. So as you probably guessed, I've been playing with this a little bit. I made some root beer, and then I made some green tea formula for Annie for when she gets home. So, but let me just show you how this thing works. Now, what's really nice about this is, what's really nice about this is that the drinks in this are a bit healthier than what you would actually get from the store. Like, I think a regular can of Pepsi or Coke is probably about 110 calories, so I've read. But this stuff here, they say is about 35 calories. If you decide to flavor your drink. But if you just drink regular fizzy water, the carbonated water, then that's basically going to be 0 calories because it's just carbonated water. But so you're going to get healthier drinks, you know, especially I think if you use the all-natural ones. What's also going to be nice is you're not going to be carting around empties or lugging like big 2-liter bottles of pop around. Your stuff isn't going to go into the landfill all the time or anything. So you're going to be saving the environment with that. This is environment friendly. Now, it does use its specialty bottles. It does use its own bottles that you get one bottle that comes with this. There's some models that come with 2 bottles, but unfortunately this one only came with 1, and it didn't even have a cap to go onto it. But yeah, because after you get done with your drink, you do want to put a cap onto it because otherwise your carbonation is just going to go shoo. But other than that, you know, it's pretty nice. As I said, you know, it uses its own specialty bottles, which this is what it, oops, oh gosh, this is what it looks like. spilled water everywhere. You cannot use regular Coke bottles or Pepsi bottles or anything. You actually have to use something like this because this actually screws onto the little mechanism that holds it in place so that you can carbonate your drink. Okay. Now you can get extra bottles if you want to from SodaStream, or you can get them from Amazon. I think Walmart has them. But how this works is what you want to do is you want to attach your CO2 tank, obviously, which goes into the back where I showed you, where that little latch was, and then you want to take your bottle and you want to fill it up with water. Now you can use tap water, but if you have yucky tap water like we do, then your drink isn't going to taste very good. So if you got like reverse osmosis or a filtering system, or I use my Culligan cooler, you know, then you're gonna have it made in the shade. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to fill up your bottle to there's a max fill line, and you want to be careful that you actually get it right to that max fill line. You don't want to get it over that, because if you get it over that, then you're gonna have a big spill because it's gonna spew everywhere. Okay, so be really mindful of that. So what you want to do is you want to attach your bottle, and I'll try to get as close as I can get here. There's a little white stick right there, which is what actually is the thing that carbonates, that shoots your CO2 into your bottle. Okay, so I'm gonna get this started here because this is really difficult to do one-handed. So now what you want to do, I've kind of gotten it started a little bit. There's a little lever up top right there, and I'll try to point to it here. There's a little lever up top right here that you want to kind of push back. That way your little stick kind of comes forward so that you can get to it here. And then you want to screw it to the right. Make sure it's on really good. You want to get it on pretty tight because this is what's going to hold your carbonation in as you're carbonating. So make sure that you get it. You know, you don't need to like do it like you're trying to open a jar of spaghetti sauce, but just make sure that it's in securely. Okay, you want to make sure that it's very secure. Okay, so very good. So that's in. You just kind of let it fall back like that. You got a little drip tray underneath there to kind of catch any spills that you may have. Now this little lever up here is what's going to carbonate your beverage. And again, I want to show you this little chip. We have a full CO2 tank. Okay. Now you want to pull down on this lever until you hear 3 short buzzes. So what you want to do is we're going to pull down on it. There's 1 buzz, 2 buzzes, 3 buzzes, and that gives you a pretty good carbonated drink. You see the bubbles right there? You can see the bubbles, and you can kind of hear it too, can't you? Okay, you kind of hear it goes psh. And then up here in this little indicator tells you how carbonated your drink is. Those little 3 buttons right there. So normally 3 buzzes will do it. So we're going to go ahead and release the pressure, and you do that by pulling it forward, and then you're going to unscrew the bottle. Okay, you want to unscrew it, and then you're going to take it off. Okay, now as you can see, we have bubbles. Okay, so here is your fizzy water. Okay, so if you just want carbonated water, then this is going to be good. Okay. Very nice, very nice and carbonated. But if you want to add a flavor, which we'll go ahead and get a flavor. Okay, now this actually comes with 12 sample packs when you actually get this machine. Okay, it does come with 12 sample packs. 6 of them are diet stuff, and 6 of them are regular. Yep, 6 are diet, 6 are regular. And what this one is, this is called Dr. Pete, okay? And this is quite a bit like Dr. Pepper. It's not going to be called Dr. Pepper because, you know, they can't do something that's copyrighted already. So this is called Dr. Pete, and it's pretty similar to Dr. Pepper. And from what I've read on some of the reviews and stuff, it tastes quite a bit like Dr. Pepper, okay? So what we're going to do is, now that our drink is carbonated, we're going to open up this little package. Okay, so we've got it open. I had to kind of set it down to do it two-handed because I can't get it one-handed. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to pour it into our drink very nice and slow. You want to go slow because otherwise, you know, the bubbles are going to kind of foam up, and you know, and then you're gonna have a bit of a spill. So just kind of take it nice and slow. You see how it's kind of going on in there? You see the bubbles right there? See that? So we're just going to kind of keep it going. Now what you want to do, because the sample is only, you know, made for like one drink, you know, you could probably split it in half, but with these samples, you know, there's really no cap or anything on it to kind of keep it sealed or anything. And now they recommend, like, when you get the actual bottles of syrup, you know, the flavoring, that you use 1 capful of it. But you can, what's nice about this is you don't have to use a full capful. If you want it weaker, you can use less. If you want it real sickly sweet, like super strong, you can actually put more into it. But we're gonna just squeeze out the rest of it in here. As you can see, it's turning black. Okay, it's turning dark. Ooh, there we go. So, and that's when you know it's done. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to go ahead and take a cap, because we need a cap so that we can tilt it and mix it together. Okay, so I've taken my cap and I've just screwed it onto the bottle. You know, nothing special about that. And then what you want to do is you just want to take it and just kind of tilt it back and forth a little bit like this to get it mixed in together, just like so. Just do that a few times, and be careful because you could spill. So yeah, you kind of see how it's all bubbled up right there. You know, it's pretty carbonated. Now we'll go ahead and open it up, and we'll do the fizz test. We'll do the fizz test and we'll do the taste test. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and open this up, and as you can hear, woo, you can hear the little pop. That means we got bubbles. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the fizz test. I got a clear glass right here. We're gonna go ahead and get it started. There we go. You hear it? You can hear it fizzing, and you can see the bubbles right there. Alright. Let's go ahead and give it the taste test. That's actually quite nice. That is actually very, very nice. Go ahead and fill it up. It's pretty close to Dr. Pepper. It's pretty darn close, I gotta say. You know, some of you diehard Dr. Pepper fans would probably know the difference or whatever, but to me this is pretty darn close. I like it. There's my Keurig. Say hi to my Keurig. But yeah, I like it. I would recommend this if you, you know, if you want to save a little bit of money, if you want to kind of save the environment a little bit, you know, and if you know, if you drink a lot of pop or whatever, that kind of thing, if you actually drink a lot of pop, or if you drink a lot of carbonated water, you know, then you can cut down on getting like your club soda or your sparkling water or whatever. This is very environment friendly. It's really nice. It's pretty cheap too. It's not that much money at all either, and you can get extra bottles with it. You can get the flavorings, which a lot of times the flavorings are going to cost like about $4 or $5. If you get some of the natural ones, those are going to be a little bit more expensive because they're a little bit more specialized. And I'll actually show you some of the flavors I got with that I didn't get it with it, you know, because the only thing that comes with it is the sampler pack, but I got extra some of the other flavorings, which I'll go ahead and show you. Okay, so I'm going to keep my glass of Dr. Pete's right there, and then I'm going to enjoy that while I make some Sims videos, I think. So let me go ahead and get the flavors, and I'll show you what I have. Now, as I said before, I think there's over 50 different flavors, but I have 10 of them right here. I got 10 different ones. I actually have a couple more on the way, but 10 of them came today, which actually got me off to a good start, which is great. Now, as you can see, these bottles are pretty big. You know, this is going to be a lot of syrup, you know, a lot of flavoring for your drink. So this is going to last you quite a long time, unless you drink like 20 pops a day or whatever, but this ought to last you guys a long time, and it doesn't spoil either, so it's pretty nice. I'll just go ahead and share with you what I have. This one is strawberry. This one is cream soda. This one is root beer. I actually made some of that earlier. It's pretty darn good. It's awfully good, and it's really great for root beer floats, let me tell you. This is cranberry raspberry. This one is ginger ale. This one is green tea, which is something that Annie wanted because she likes green tea, so we'll see if she likes it. I made some of this for her for when she gets home to try. This one here is orange, which is actually pretty darn good. I really enjoyed this one. This one is Country Time Lemonade. This one is orange and pineapple. This one right here is lemon lime. Okay, so those are the 10 flavors that I have so far. I hope you guys enjoyed the review of this machine. Again, this is called the SodaStream Soda Maker. This is Fizz, the SodaStream Soda Maker Fizz, because of that little chip. I hope you guys enjoyed that review and demonstration, and yeah, you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys all later. Bye, guys.